Hello, welcome to the very first episode of Calls from the Void, your new favorite podcast or your money back. Uh,
Guaranteed?
no,
Oh.
I'm lying. I'm keeping the money. Anyway, I'm Blue. With me is the other host. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Jordan.
Yes.
That's it. I'm the other host.
I, yes, for those of you that are coming here from uh, a, a certain other podcast. Yes, I have friends. Shut up. I can't say the same for Jordan though. So,
Hey.
so, how you doing, Jordan? How's it been?
Been doing good. A lot of homework, but
Yeah.
school's school, so.
Yeah, that's I wouldn't know. Uh, they actually wouldn't let me in because I'm too smart.
Because you're too. Yeah, sure. Okay.
I kicked them out.
You
Anyway,
kicked them out of your life. Okay.
I I dropped them from me. Anyway, so first episode, pretty excited.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm also eating lunch, so don't mind me. That's my that's my thing. That's my gimmick. Is that I'm just eating constantly.
Okay.
That's the full-on lie. Anyway, so first episode, that's pretty exciting, honestly. Like
I'm excited.
I yeah, I mean I've been podcasting for quite a while with my dad on various podcasts, but I think this is my first proper, like, actually trying podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So, Uh, and then you don't have a whole lot of podcast experience,
No,
do you?
I've had plans to make a podcast, but they always fell through, so that
Yeah.
they never
That's yeah.
happened.
I'm happy that this one won't, despite the fact that we may be just the most erratic with when we're going to record.
True.
But, Saturdays.
Are for the boys.
The Saturdays are for the void. That's what I always say. Uh, and then I consume the souls of anyone close to me.
Okay.
Yeah, you've seen it.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
called it's called my personality.
Right, right.
Okay, what are we talking about today, Jordan? I have no idea. I have short-term memory loss.
We are talking about Minecraft. Everybody's
Hell yeah.
favorite game. It might not be
Everybody.
it might not be your favorite game, but everybody has at least heard of Minecraft.
Oh, definitely. It's honestly it's one of the I'd say that Minecraft is one of the first proper indie games that got big.
Yep.
Because it was just a man in a dream of blocks. I also dream of blocks.
But not as much as Notch, really.
Notch, yes, the creator of Minecraft, as anybody with a childhood knows. Minecraft, it's one of those games in that you like people hear it and they think of their childhood, you know?
Yeah.
It's that feeling of getting to explore this vast new world that we just didn't get as children because, everything's already been discovered.
Right. And I
So,
remember I remember specifically back in the early 2010s, Minecraft basically became my life for like ever since then, and it's still a part of my life, and so
I mean, obviously.
yeah,
Talking about
obviously.
it on the premiere
The premiere
of the podcast.
episode. Yeah.
Sorry, I need to take a fat sip of Diet Dr. Pepper. But yeah,
So,
Minecraft, it's one of those games that everybody knows, and even if you don't like it, you know something about it, or you know someone that does.
yeah, because the game is everywhere.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I mean, you go into Target, there's merch. You go into, you go online, someone's talking about Minecraft.
Someone's at least always talking about Minecraft. And
If
people
you,
and people have made jobs and careers from this game.
oh yeah, it's not just people making Minecraft, it's people modding Minecraft or making content about Minecraft, which is something we will be talking about in the future.
Right. So, but for today, I think we're just going to talk about the timeline of Minecraft and how it surged in such popularity, as well as what happened in 2018 when Minecraft kind of almost fell off of the face of the earth.
Did it?
Almost.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, so I sent you those links.
Yeah, I have them. I'm looking at them.
Okay, so go to the one that says, go to the Google Doc. It's completely scripted. Oh shit, did they hear that? That's a joke. Okay, so the GitHub one. So May 2009 is when Minecraft first started being made. But back then, I know you'll know this. What was Minecraft originally going to be called?
Cave Game!
Cave Game, which is just, it's snappy, but I'd almost say not as snappy as Minecraft.
No?
Because as the game
Because
has
Minecraft can.
progressed,
Cave Game? It's like, yeah, we know what to expect from Cave Game. But
I mean,
Minecraft?
we know what to expect from Minecraft. It's mining so you can craft, and crafting so you can
Yeah,
mine.
but back in 2009, people didn't know that.
Like the forefathers intended. What? Yeah, no. I mean, yeah. But I'd say arguably Minecraft is just a better name because cave game. It sounds like, oh, I'm going to be in a cave the entire time, or it's
Yeah.
like you have an obligation to be in the cave. But
But Minecraft, you mine and craft, and it's more of exploration and
it's open
building.
ended. Yeah. No. Now that I do what I'm supposed to do in Minecraft, I just be blowing stuff up.
I build, so I do a lot of building.
A crafter.
I am a
So,
crafter.
as it went forward, you have early classic creative and the multiplayer test. Then in September of 2009, there was the survival test. As you go on and on to, let me see it. It was December 23rd, 2009. So, Christmas. Indev was born. Indev, that's one of the biggest ones. Or no, actually, it was February 6th, 2010 that the first proper Indev came out. And then ImpDev.
Hmm.
But, it kept adding on more and more things. It started out with just grass blocks
Trees, and you get to walk around.
and
Yeah,
cobblestone.
and you get to
And
walk
then
around.
the first alpha came out in 2010. Alpha 1.0 brought in. Tell me what. You know what? I'm quizzing you. What did Alpha 1.0 bring
Redstone.
to the game? Redstone. One of the biggest parts of Minecraft, arguably, especially Minecraft culture. There's a whole culture of redstone engineers
That I have no idea how
making
to figure out.
ma- making things that make my fancy door look like a fancy door.
And I still don't know how to use redstone.
Yeah, nobody does.
Mumbo Jumbo does.
Mumbo Jumbo is no mere mortal. Mumbulus Jumbumbulus is no mere man. He's British. That's a whole different thing. Then we went from Alpha to the Halloween update, which added the one of the biggest things in the game, pumpkins. Anyway, so moving on.
They
Uh,
made the Nether.
yeah, that too, I guess. But yeah, no, that's also a major thing. Is the Nether. I mean, that's one of the. It's like a whole other dimension.
No, really.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Beta 1.1 came in 2010. Beta 1.1 came in 2010. Can I please click the other link? Beta 1.0 came out in December of 2010, and it added, hear me out, this is gonna sound crazy, throwable eggs.
Whoa.
Well, I know. The biggest part of Minecraft nowadays. But then 1.1 came just a few days later, I believe. Not at least decay. 1.2 added some of the most it came note blocks, cakes, dispensers, lapis, squid, sugar, sandstone, wool dyes, which, all of this sounds like, okay, it's just some stuff. But a lot of this, it's building up to something bigger,
Right.
which came in 1 second, I can find it. Oh my god, never mind. There's so much more before we get to the release of the game. So then, we have beds. The game came out in 2009, and they didn't add beds until 2011, and that's the funniest shit to me. Like,
Well, because
what?
when they added beds, they added a day and night cycle.
No, there was already a day and night cycle. That's a real thing. They had a day and night cycle before they had um beds.
Beds.
Yeah. Okay, so then we move on to Beta 1.4, which added
Dogs.
dogs. Calm down, man. Beta 1.5 added achievements and weather.
Yeah. I like the
Then,
achievements. I like getting all the achievements. They're fun.
I think advancements are arguably better, but, I get it. And then we move on to 1.7, which added pistons, not pistons. Then we get to Adventure Update 1, which is genuinely probably one of the most important updates because it added more world structures, swamps, cave spiders, all this stuff. But it also added creative mode, which added. Sorry, I'm eating. It added creative mode, which is honestly one of the biggest parts of Minecraft, in my opinion.
Right.
It brought the beforehand. If you wanted to build something on a grand scale, yeah. Oh,
But also in the first adventure update, they brought up the concept of hunger, and so now you had to scavenge the world for food.
Yeah. So survival mode got a little bit harder, but it also balanced it by adding creative mode, which it allowed you to build whatever you wanted at the tip of your fingers.
Right. In in part 2 of the adventure update, they added the end and enchanting, which
As well as more stuff in the Nether.
yeah. But
Did you know that technically this update was the first version of the game?
No, I did not. That's actually pretty cool.
It was fully released during Minecon 2011, which is about when this update came out.
Yep.
So this, if you want to talk about base game Minecraft without going into all the stuff we just talked about, this is the base game.
Yep.
It's just, but
it's Overworld, Nether, End.
Yeah, and pretty soon the next one.
Yep.
Which we will be discussing at the end. Then we get to 1.1, which added spawn eggs and super flat worlds. Super flat worlds. That's a good concept, I'd say.
Well, I've seen people attempt to live on a super flat world, even though it's meant for creative.
Successfully do it.
Yeah.
1.2 brought jungles and iron golems, as well as abandoned mineshaft.
Ooh.
Which, let's be real, abandoned mineshafts aren't that important.
I think they're important because they have good loot.
They do have loot, but they do serve a function that I have always found important in the world of Minecraft, and that's making the world feel less like a game and more like a world. It's filling out the world. It's, without desert temples, there'd be no reason to go to deserts.
Right.
So, speaking of desert temples, 1.3. No, but it adds more and makes the world feel like it's a real world instead of just like, oh, this is a thing that
Right.
exists. 1.3 added villager trading. Big thing, big thing. And, desert temples. But there's a big one. I think this is right about where I started playing Minecraft.
Hmm.
Maybe a little bit earlier, but about this time is when I started playing Minecraft. I remember a time when Minecraft PvP was wildly clicking your sword at someone
Yep.
instead of, all this fancy stuff. Why can't we just go back to swords? If
Just
I start
clicking your
PvP,
sword.
if I PvP you and you bring an axe out, I'm kicking you. Okay, then we get to Halloween of 2012, and we get the pretty scary update, which added nothing important. We can move on.
It added withers.
Nothing important. No, but yeah, it added a new boss, which was significantly important, I'd say.
Yeah.
You know.
And then we get things like the Nether Star, which makes beacons later in the updates, though. I think that's
Yeah.
right. Oh
Beacons
no,
are
no! In the pretty scary update, when it made withers, you can create beacons from that. So it added beacons in that update.
good job. Then we get to 2013, and the first update was the Redstone update, which added a whole lot more bullshit. Moving on. Then
Then we
we
get
get to the horse
horses,
update, which adds horses. That's it. That's all it adds. Except, I mean, like
and
a
also
few.
added more like building supplies, like carpet.
Are you on the same website as me where you click it and it shows you like the bullet list?
Yeah.
It says so it adds horses, but it also brings leads, coal blocks, carpets, and horses.
It says horses
Why did it
twice.
say
It says horses twice.
Then we get the 1.7 update. The update that changed the world.
Dun dun dun.
It did nothing important. Moving on.
No, it added new
Okay.
biomes.
Oh, it also added a new world generator, which is another thing that gets updated much later. But I think that, personally, is pretty. I mean, like, obviously new biomes, whatever. But a new world generator, it completely changes how the game can turn out.
Right.
And
Right.
also custom nether portals, which is kind of cool.
We don't get custom nether portals anymore, do we?
I think we do.
Really?
Yeah. Um, so I'm so just outside of the topic, going down a rabbit hole real quick. I'm sitting in like a smaller area for better acoustics, and I'm looking at my bed, and one of the corners of my sheets are about to fall off, and it's bugging me.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking at it, and it's mocking me. 1 second,
Menacingly.
I gotta get up. I gotta fix this. The autism is kicking in. Anyway, so then we move on to the Bountiful update, which I do want to say something about this update and the last update about when we get to the end. But the Bountiful update added slime blocks, the most important block. If you know, you know. We will be doing an entire episode on Charlie Slimesicle. I'd like
No,
to say
we're
that.
not. No, we are
We are.
not. No, we
I'm
are
the
not.
host. That's it. You're
I'm
demoted
also a
to-
host.
You're demoted to janitor. I already demoted you to co-host on Twitter.
Bruh.
Speaking of which, actually, I'll plug our Twitter at the end.
Okay.
But yeah, this one just added, it added bits and oops. It added armor stands, coarse door, iron trapdoors, and nothing else.
It added
It added-
banners. Ocean
And
monuments.
Ocean monuments, which is a big one. But it
Yeah.
also added granite, andesite, and diorite. I have to know, what are your opinions on those three stones?
I like granite. It makes a very good floor. A very good floor design. Wait, not granite. Diorite's the white one.
Diarrhea. Diarrhea.
No,
Right?
diorite.
Yeah,
And
I know.
I'm I don't know about I don't know. It definitely adds to the cave system and we get more building blocks, but nobody
That's my
uses
thing.
them. I use them sometimes for flooring, but that's pretty much it.
I don't understand the hate on these blocks. It's all part of filling out the world. It's
True.
making the world feel real and giving you more options.
And you're right, but people just don't use it. And
That's
when this update came out, I know people were not very happy.
There was discourse. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You know what? I'll save this whole rant for the end when we talk about our opinions on the game as a whole. Minecraft is a game that is complex in its simplicity. You've heard me say this before,
Right.
and I will say it again until the day I die.
It
But
is
no,
a hill you will die on.
it is the blocky. Oh, we'd like to take a moment of silence for what happened in November 6th, 2014, when the game was bought by Microsoft.
November 6th.
Shut up. What did I say? Anyway, no, I mean, it wasn't bad. That wasn't bad, but I would like to point out that after that we didn't get an update until 2016.
True.
And it's the one I hate the most. The
True.
combat update. I really don't like the combat update.
Really?
Well, combat was never something I was big into when it came to Minecraft, and it felt like this was something that just made it. I don't know. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that it felt like something I really would enjoy. But it did bring one of the biggest additions to the world.
In cities.
Shulkers. Oh, yeah. Totally.
In
No,
cities and elytra wings. And compared to the grand scheme of things of where we are at Minecraft now, End Cities is not that old. From 2016, that is 7 years old. It's not that old.
I'm old. I remember when that came out. I don't like this podcast anymore. I want to go home.
You are home.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things that I was like, okay, I guess.
I like
Anyway.
exploring. I like exploring the End Cities.
like
Again,
End
good
Cities.
loot has good loot.
You know my opinion on end cities.
I do.
Backyard look.
My backyard looks busy
Populated.
with End
That's
Cities.
Yeah. Then we move on. See, we had a year without an update, and then we got 3 this year. And these are all pretty decent updates.
Mhm.
After that, we got Frostburn, which added polar bears, magma blocks, strays, and husks. I don't know why I had to sing that like a melody.
They also updated the Nether a little bit, where we got Nether wart blocks and bone blocks.
Bone blocks are actually for fossils, not
Right.
for another.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
right, yeah. I remember that. But then they got moved to the
Bone
Nether
blocks
for
are
the
the
big
end
Nether update.
Hey, spoilers, man. Here's a weird one. We then got the exploration update, something I'll have to mention later. Only this one is where shulker boxes got added, not the end update. Or the combat update, when they rebuffed the end. That's crazy.
Right. And then they made
I don't know.
Totems of Undying, which...
And Woodland Mansions, which added a whole new aspect to Minecraft in villagers.
And at the exploration part, because there's a lot of storytelling within those mansions.
Yeah. Yep, I mean, that just a good update altogether. I remember being pretty damn excited when this was announced.
Right.
But then we move on to the gayest update ever.
The world of color.
It added concrete. I love concrete. Concrete is so good. If you have a problem with concrete in Minecraft, you have a problem with me.
I like concrete. It's a good building material.
But it also added concrete powder, terracotta, they completely revamped clay, parrots, they replaced achievements with advancements, which I really like, and improved wool colors. Now, you're on the same website as me. You see what I just ignored.
Right. Why? Blue? I think I lost you.
Shit. I'm back.
Okay.
What did me say?
I lost it. Why did you skip over dialable beds?
That's what I'm getting at. Back when I was back in my day, that's red. You could use blue wool, red bed. Black wool, red bed. You get red. This update changed that, and I will never forgive them.
True. I do remember that when all of the beds that you would get was all red. And you didn't have to use different colored wools in order to get a bed. It was all it was all one. But now we got dyeable beds and they changed that crafting recipe.
We're about to get to the bad times.
The bad times.
Okay, but yeah, no. I mean, I have nothing against dyeable beds. Obviously, it's just a fucking bed in a game. But it felt like it felt like our heritage was being attacked. You know,
Yeah, that's
and a lot of
fair.
people liked it, but
That's fair. And
I'd rather.
now we hit 2018, which was a dead period for a long time because that's when the third person shooter Fortnite came out and that why are you laughing?
Fucking slander begins. Go on.
So with that popularity of Fortnite, people stopped playing Minecraft a whole lot, and so there wasn't a whole lot of updates.
I know.
But But in July of 2018, we get the aquatic update.
The update aquatic.
The update aquatic. Right.
Say it right, or don't say it at all. That's it. You're demoted to assistant janitor.
I'm assistant to the janitor now?
Yeah, you're the ass janitor. You're the ass captain. You're not the captain. Okay, so the update aquatic was a big one because it completely revamped one of the most frustrating part of Minecraft.
Right.
Not getting your ass whooped when you went into the water. And now your ass gets nothing but whooped. You got drowns. It actually didn't add guardians. What the fuck? No, that was a while ago. But
Yeah.
now you can get your ass kicked with a new weapon, the Trident. Another attack. We don't. If I'm attacking you with my fully enchanted netherite sword and you use your riptide trying to get away, I'm kicking you.
And you know
Literally.
what? It punishes you if you don't sleep because they added phantoms.
Do
And
not speak to. Do not. We do not talk about phantoms.
but there was a lot of mixed feelings about the phantoms because people didn't like them and people still don't like them. I personally
Uh,
don't like them. But
They're
you
they're
have to kill them in order to get phantom membranes, which repair your elytra. Because before then, I don't remember what you used to repair an elytra.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, I think they just broke and you kind of just had to deal with it.
But it also had the actual most annoying thing was water. I hated dealing with water. It was always so janky, and now it's honestly so good.
Mhm.
It completely updated water physics. But this also brought into existence the idea of a mob vote, which is something I will get very passionate about in a minute.
We'll get to the mob vote in a second.
Move, Blue! Anyway, so the next update
Is
is a
twenty
big one.
is a very big one.
Because it
2019.
added pandas. Anyway, so we're moving on. So later
No,
in 2020,
no. In 2019, they added the village and pillage update, which brought pillagers and pandas, and it updated the villages to where
it was honestly it added ravagers, which you know how you should feel about ravagers.
But it updated the villagers to where you can see what jobs they have and you're not randomly clicking which ones to find the blacksmith.
It almost made villagers worth it.
Almost.
Almost. But yeah. It also added new crafting stations, which honestly I'm kind of iffy on. But you know.
And then added a bunch more jobs too, other than the farmer, the blacksmith, and the
Robert.
priest. Yeah, the
Yeah.
priest.
Excuse
So
Christianity. They put Christianity in my fucking Minecraft?
it's my Christian Minecraft server.
Oh! I should have. How did I not make that joke? Oh wait, there's a 2017 mob vote.
What? So when did they add the mob vote then?
Oh no, that was the Phantom one.
Yeah,
But then you did have
Phantoms
another
won the
mob vote.
Phantoms won the mob vote. So
They did in 2017. That was my mistake. But we didn't get another mob vote until 2020, which we will get to. Oh, 2020, the bad times.
the bad
That's
times.
that's ass deep in the bad times of Minecraft. Anyway,
Just before 2020, in December of 2019, they added bees.
so we can move on because those are useless.
No, I like the bees.
Actually, that kind of revolutionized redstone in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Cause like yeah, bees are cute, but they don't really do much.
And they also added new parkour elements because the player sticks to the honey and you have to slide down.
Oh yeah.
All right, and then we hit 2020. It was in
Wait. Give me a second.
okay.
I need to. Oh yeah, we have to talk about something first. Mob vote 2020. The 2020th mob vote.
Uh-huh. What about it?
It added. So in the vote, there were the Isolager, which would have been an Illager that uses ice magic, which would have been cool. The Moo Bloom, which would have added new plants and would have been cute.
The Moo Bloom!
Better, and it's so good. Or the Glow Squid.
And guess what they added? The glow squid. I can't. Why did the glow squid win over Moo Bloom? I wanted a Moo
Because
Bloom.
you want to know why?
Why?
One of your little Dream SMP boys decided to tell people to vote for the Glow Squid.
No, it's not funny.
That literally happened,
I know.
and I hate you.
Why?
personally,
Why
because
specifically me? I'm not the one who did it. I voted for the Moo Bloom.
Moo Blue.
Moo Bloom, no!
Miss you. You were the light in shining darkness that we needed in 2020. Instead, we got literal light. Ah! Sobbing. You know, I'll never forgive the fact that they added the fucking glow squid.
And and every glow squid I see, it's killed on sight.
Kill on sight. You want to know what it does? It adds fucking glowing signposts. But if you look at the color of the item frames, my bad. If you look at the color of the item frames, it's glowberry colored. They were
Right.
obviously gonna do it with glowberries, and then your fucking Teletubby had to go and tell me. I need a minute. Talk about another update.
June 23rd, 2020 was one of the biggest updates of the game thus far, which was the Nether update. It added biomes to the Nether, and it updated the piglins, or the pigmen, in which they are now named piglins, and
Yeah.
they added woods, and
It also added. Actually, go on. I'll let you take this one.
it added a way for you to survive in the Nether. Despite not being able to sleep, you can still gather food, wood, and all that stuff that you
Respawn.
need. And yeah, respawn
Really
abilities
yeah.
in order
Okay.
to survive in the Nether.
Yep. It also added a whole new tier of weapons, which is something we never got.
Right. Are you going to talk about it? Okay, I'll talk about it. So, they added netherite, which is now the strongest material in the game. And other than diamond. But netherite is super hard to find in the nether, and it's very dangerous to try and find too. So,
It added a whole new level of difficulty to the game,
right.
which honestly the game needed.
Right.
But this was also in Minecraft as a fandom was starting to pick up due to the Teletubbies. Just kidding. It's called the Dream SMP. We'll have a whole episode on that
We'll be talking about the Dream SMP. Don't worry.
where I let Jordan talk.
Yes.
Netherite. That was actually there was absolutely no discourse on Netherite. Everyone loved it.
Yeah, everyone the design was a bit clunky for me, but it's grown. It's grown on me.
Okay.
I didn't like the design, okay? And piglins, they added a new way of trading.
That was yes, but at the expense of our sweet sweet boys, the pigmen.
It's worth it, but at what cost? It's worth it, but at what cost?
Salvation. What cost?
But at what cost?
Then we get to one of the biggest updates. Ow! I just stabbed myself with a plastic fork.
Ow!
Ever. One of the biggest updates to ever exist in Minecraft. The one where they retooled the piglin brute. And then there's nothing else. Minecraft ended there.
No.
No. Max. See, you thought that I was gonna say that the Caves and Cliffs update was big, but no, I like the piglin brute.
The piglin, yeah.
I'm a piglin brute apologist.
Okay.
Anyway, Caves and Cliffs was actually one of the most discoursed updates.
Right.
Sorry, I forgot the word there. Because they had to split it up into two.
Right, because it was a very big update.
It's massive. And it adds goats, and that's it.
It adds axolotls, which is now my favorite pet to get in the game. Which is
Oh yeah.
it's my favorite thing to do is just to find axolotls and collect them all, like Pokemon.
By the way, did I tell you what I did to your axolotl pond in our server?
No, you didn't. What did you do?
Okay, so Caves and Cliffs.
What did you do to Jerry? What did you do to Jerry?
And so they started in two parts. The first part added. I'm so mean.
You are mean.
I didn't do anything. That was a joke. I just wanted to see if you would believe I did. Bully the co-host.
No, don't do that.
Oh, sorry, the ass janitor. My bad.
My gosh.
What else did the Caves and Cliffs update?
They brought amethyst. They brought amethyst, which is one of the prettiest blocks. I love to place it and hear the sound. I don't know what it is, but I love the amethyst blocks. It is.
Am I as pretty as amethyst, Jordan? Go on. Answer the question.
So Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Hey, you can't pull a me.
I am gonna pull a you.
So Caves and Cliffs Part 2. That's not all the Caves and Cliffs Part 1 added.
Yeah.
It also added azaleas.
Which is a great tree.
Copper. And raw metal. I actually like raw metal.
The raw metal is a nice touch. To where you're not.
Calcite, candles, and of course a whole new world to explore underneath the caves.
Right.
And the brand new caves. And cliffs.
Right. It added new types of world generation where
Completely revamped it. And made probably the most revolutionary part of this update: height limit.
Height limit, yep.
We hadn't gotten a height limit change ever, but
Nope.
now we can build like what, like almost 100 blocks up.
Yep.
Yeah. You also had a deep slate, which I personally like.
Yeah. Deep
Yep,
Slate is really good to build with too.
Oh yeah, it's darker. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, part one did not add a lot in terms of content, but what it did was good.
Yeah.
Bulk sensors were added, smooth basalt,
Basalt.
tinted glass basalt,
Basalt.
and of course bucket of axolotl so that you can cook with them.
No! What? No, you can't do that. No, that's not real. That's not real. You can't. No.
No, I'm fucking with you.
It's like you can't use them as fuel.
That'd be funny though.
It really wouldn't be, but all right.
Favorite Clips Part 2. This time with even more caves.
Yeah.
It added
The warden.
complete overhaul. No, complete overhaul for the cave generation. Complete overhaul for mountains. We now have mountain biomes and cave biomes in a limited capacity.
Right.
They completely revamped how ores generate. New command.
Blue, you cut out. Blue, I can't hear you. Blue, you died.
Noticed. The other top order of my co-host, the warden did not get added in any Caves and Cliffs update. It got added in 1.19, the wild.
Right.
You utter buffoon.
Okay, well sometimes the updates really just kind of come together and I forget.
Yeah, especially these ones. These ones blended together because all of these. So, Caves and Cliffs plus 1.19, the wild update, was all supposed to be one update.
Right. But that didn't happen because it was such a big update. So they separate it into two parts. You okay? Okay. You said oh goodness. I just continued on.
1.7. So the Caves and Cliffs update and the wild update 1.19 were all supposed to be one update.
Right.
This one added frogs, and that's it. That's all it added. That's a joke.
That
It also added mangrove wood and packed mud, which honestly I don't give two fucks about.
Well, too bad we can't eat it. I wanted to eat mud so bad. I can feel your disappointment radiating.
What? What do you mean?
I wanted to eat mud.
You're
I'm the assistant to the assistant.
We don't even have this many people. Now I have to hire a janitor and an active janitor.
It's literally just us. Like,
Yeah, no. Well, you know, I also have Ronald's the small man I keep hidden in the box.
okay.
He answers my riddles. Anyway, no, this update added the warden, which
The scariest mob so far.
honestly a disappointment. It was honestly a disappointment.
Really?
I genuinely thought
The warden is a new boss. He's just really OP.
Yeah, I don't know. I want a real boss, you know. But I love the warden. I love the warden. I love placing him very close to your house and then making you freak out.
I hate the warden. It's an okay boss, but like it's really overpowered. And is it supposed to be like that? Cuz like
Yes.
I guess it gives people a challenge, I guess.
Oh yeah, no. It's specifically so that you have to sneak around instead of just going in and bashing heads.
Unlike the Wither.
Did you seriously just say that
Yeah.
because of my bashing heads joke?
No, not because of that joke, but like the Wither.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, dick! I just dropped ice everywhere. Anyway,
Oh,
there's ice on my pants. Not really.
there's squirrels in my pants.
No, we're not doing a Phineas and Ferb episode.
We totally should though.
Maybe when the new season comes. Anyway, so then we get to now. It's been 50 years without a new update.
That's a lie.
We all wait. Yeah, no. Well, it only came out in 2009. I think they know. If you don't know that that was a joke, seek counsel. Am I allowed to say that?
No, I don't think
Am I
so.
allowed to advise people to seek counseling? What if I'm really worried about them? What if I'm like really? What if I genuinely think that they need to go to therapy?
Well then, then they can go to therapy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you?
Sorry that we're so boring, Amy.
You're the one that yawned, man.
I did yawn.
Anyway,
Underbub.
should do an episode on Unisonus.
You weren't even there for that. So that's gonna be a me episode.
And I just said that would be a you. Listen, man.
And your mic keeps cutting out.
That's because I'm getting out of it. Why did in it just post? What the fuck?
Wait,
Why is he an odd ones out video? Anyway.
Odd Ones Out animated him. Okay.
Anyway, let's read. So now we're here. February 17th, 2020. 1.20 is getting closer.
Yep.
Do you know everything that's been announced?
Pink trees. We're getting some form of cherry tree.
We're getting cherry blossoms as well as bamboo, which is now a new wood type. Which honestly,
I mean, we've already had bamboo, but now it's gonna be a wood type, which is great.
I like this. I think it's a little too yellow, but honestly, I don't give a fuck. It's cool. Also, bamboo mosaics. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be real cool.
Also adding camels.
I'm really excited for the camels, but
Again,
they're only exclusive to desert villages.
so, desert villages are a dime a dozen, man.
I know.
I could live in a tundra, walk 20 blocks, there's a goddamn desert temple or village.
Okay, but
Those things just be popping up. But yeah, no.
whatever.
That's a big part of making the world feel like a world instead of just a game. They might not be the most useful, but I like them. I think that they are a new, interesting type of mob and a new mount. That's cool.
Mhm.
I'm always up for a new mount. Yeah. So there's that. But we're also getting archaeology.
I forgot about that.
I'm super excited about it.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
We're also so camels, archaeology, the sniffer, an ancient little man who sniff around and get plant.
Do you think we'll be getting more flowers with the sniffer?
I think some of the plants have already been announced.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't want to see them yet. I'd rather see them when I get a sniffer in the official calls from the void Minecraft server. That's actually that's something I meant to talk to you about. That's the idea I had the other day that I forgot to tell you. Anyway, so um, I have a theory on what this next update is. What is one of the biggest parts of the wild update?
Hanging signs.
Those are also being added to 1.20. I'm talking about 1.19.
Oh, 1.19.
What is one of the biggest, changes to the world at large? Not obviously not generation, but that's what you think.
um,
It starts with an A and ends with an ancient city.
so ancient cities.
No, it's the goddamn word. Yes, ancient cities. Now we're getting the sniffer, which is an ancient little man. I don't know how to describe it because it doesn't look like it. It looks like a turtle kind of, but
It does.
like how Bowser's a turtle, that thing is a turtle.
Yeah.
So not really. But so so sniffers are these ancient little men who have been gone for a long time and find new plants that haven't been seen in a long time. Yeah.
Right.
Then we're getting archaeology. What is archaeology? Define archaeology.
Archaeology is the discovery of older civilizations.
The study, technically.
Yeah, the study.
It's studying ancient things, you know? So we have ancient entity, discovering ancient things, and in the last update we got ancient cities. Now, what is one of the biggest things that have been debated about ancient cities?
That they were an older civilization.
The portal frame. Do you see
Oh.
where I'm going with this?
Yes.
1.20 is going to be the ancient update. I stand
Do
by
you
it now.
think we're gonna get an Aether or
Mm-hmm.
like a newer
I think
um?
so. I genuinely think so.
I
Cause
I would like to see a new world.
I
Dimension.
genuinely I'm
Dimension's the right word.
dimension. I'm calling it right now. It's going to be some kind of ancient update. But if it's not, I kept saying I'm going to bring this up. I think it's going to be some kind of like the update that changes the world, the exploration update. It's some kind of update that specifically fleshes out the world more.
Yeah.
I I don't know, man. They're doing a lot of ancient stuff. I think they're gonna bring. I think that portal is getting lit too, and
Yeah.
not in the fun way where you get absolutely drunk and then cry. The setting things on fire way. The other fun way.
The other fun way.
You know me. I'm just a funny arsonist. That's my username on MySpace. It's funny arsonist 69.
You're on MySpace? That died. That died.
But you know what won't die? Minecraft.
I
So
mean, you're right.
that's what I'm calling it now. I think that it's going to be some kind of ancient update.
Yeah.
But post that, mark it, time it. February 17th, 2022. I'm calling it.
It's 2023.
2023. That's even better. I'm calling it even later. I know what year it is.
I don't think you do. We're a month.
Man.
We are almost 2 months into 2023, and you already forget what year it is.
Yeah, but I'm 2 inches in. Ooh, wait a second.
Hang on.
Okay, so Minecraft. Obviously, we like it, but go into detail. Tell opinions. We're going into the opinion segment.
Okay.
Go on. Just talk about Minecraft.
I have known Minecraft for a very long time, and I have been in and out of it a few times, but I always come back to it, and knowing that it's always there and that it brings me this comfort, it's one of my all-time favorite games. And I don't know where I'd be without it.
Well, probably still where you are, just not talking about Minecraft on a podcast.
I guess so.
If I had to
But
guess, if I had to guess. But yeah, no, I completely get that. I have the same thing. I love Minecraft. In not even in the way where I'm like, this is a good game. I love it in the way that an artist appreciates their muse. It's this
right.
beautiful thing that anybody has access to. It's not that expensive a game.
Nope.
Anybody can play it. Anybody can enjoy it. It's a beautiful game, and I'm about to say it. I'm about to say it. It's complex in its simplicity. A game like this isn't, and yes, I did get up so that I would have the echo effect, so it's cool. But it's, you have just, building a house is can be so difficult because you have limited playing in survival. You have limited blocks. You only have so much time to do this, but that's why it's so good is because it challenges you to think outside of the box, outside of the blocks. It forces you to expand your view and create new solutions to the same problem that everyone else is facing. But it interacts and you can solve it in such beautiful and complex ways that no two obviously this is it can be, but no two people will ever play Minecraft the same. You can start a million survival worlds. There's a very low chance that any of them will be the same, and that's just beautiful.
Mhm.
It's a game about finding because it's also open end. There's not really an end. Obviously, there's an end, but there's not an ending. And so rather than put objective, well, I mean, obviously, objective, kill the Ender Dragon, instead of putting that on top in the front of your screen, it just goes, okay, have fun. Like you just go into the game and play it. And some people, and everyone takes that. There's people that they go in and they do nothing but redstone and they build these amazing contraptions and flying machines and computers. There are working computers in Minecraft. Did you know that?
Yeah. I've
Obviously,
seen somebody order a pizza from
in
Minecraft. In
I think that was
Minecraft.
modded. I think that was modded.
It was still cool.
But yeah, still, some people do red zone. Some people go in and they made it. They've brought a whole new layer to the game and to the community in speedrun. That was massive in 2020.
Yeah.
Everyone was trying to reach the top. And while it's such a simple game, it can also be extremely competitive because
Right.
it's not one thing. Yes, Minecraft is a game about mining and crafting, but once you look past that initial this is what I'm supposed to be doing, you can do anything. You can build with redstone. You can speed run. You can play with your friends. We specifically created probably one of the most interesting stories I've written in a long time, just dicking around on Minecraft.
Yeah.
And it's just it's been it. I'm the same way. I'll There are times where I'm like, I do not want to play Minecraft right now, but I always come back to it because even as a kid, I understood that this game isn't just blocks. It isn't just fucking cubes. It's a masterpiece, and that's why I love Minecraft. I don't know
I'll put some applause there. But
in
that's a
post.
I'll put some applause in post.
I don't
But
know
that
why I had to stuff like a presidential speech.
No, but that's good though. You're passionate about the game, which is good. Minecraft has always been a comfort for me because it was always there. And there's no right way to play the game. You just play how you want because like you said, is open ended. There's no right or wrong way to play the game. Everybody can play at their own pace. It doesn't have to be too fast or too slow. Everybody plays at their own pace.
Yeah, and everyone plays differently. I
Yep.
realized that by doing my goddamn presidential speech, I just blew your answer out of the water. That was not my intention.
No, that's all right. That's okay. Because
Well, like,
everybody has a different experience with the game. And for me, it was my comfort. It was my go-to comfort after a lot of things happened. And I
yeah,
would assume that you were the same way. It was your escape.
totally.
It was your escape from reality. And that's what Minecraft was to me. It was my escape from my reality.
What do you think I'm trying to escape from, Jordan? What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I'm
Are you
just
saying
saying.
I didn't have a good childhood? Wow. But no, exactly. It's and yeah, it is an escape from reality because it puts you in control of the entire world.
Right.
It's and there's challenges. It's not just go in and do whatever. I mean, it can be, but I think the beauty is in the fact that they're not making a game with a goal. They're making a game. They're making a world, and you do what you want in it. You know, they're not going, okay, so after this update, there's a final boss. They're going, okay, we've added this to Minecraft. Do what you want with it, and that's what people do.
Yep.
And I mean, I've played this game for over a decade.
Hang on. Stop talking for a second. I have to sneeze. And it's gone now. Okay. Keep talking.
You scared it off. I have stage fright.
I did.
But I've been playing this game for over 10 years, and before that, I loved it.
Hmm.
I don't think there will ever be a day. I've done all this complaining about, oh, PvP got worse, or oh, phantoms are bad, or I missed the move loop. But
You can't
I don't.
miss what never existed.
Anyway, but Jesus Christ. Anyway, so but but over the past 10 years, I can say almost without a shadow of a doubt that there will never be a day where I see them add something and I go, I can't play this anymore because in a game with so much, getting mad about so little is just stupid.
it's
Because
it's not relevant at that point because it's one little thing in this massive
like,
expansive world.
you don't like bees? Don't interact with the bees in the game then.
Yeah.
Go do something else. You don't want to do PvP? Simple. Just play single player or play with people you trust. I thought I was doing that, but then I got killed twice.
It was a
But
mistake to trust me.
yeah. She probably shouldn't say that. Things people are gonna hear. You heard it here first, folks. When the knife is in my back, you know who to call. Ghostbusters, because I'm not going down without a fight. But even even stepping away from playing the game, there's so much, even outside of the game.
Right.
Like so you have base game Minecraft, Minecraft Dungeons. It's
Minecraft
the same
Dungeons.
world. It's the same world, same exact world. So different because yes, it's the same. At its core, it's the same thing. Blocks. It's the same ideas, but they do it so different. And even that game, absolutely beautiful. It has such a sense of accomplishment when you do anything, and it's genuinely just good fun. I imagine having friends to play it with would also be cool.
Yeah.
If you know anybody that I can be friends with, please tell me. We're
And then
secretly
and
business
then
associates.
the up and coming Hightail game.
Minecraft, Hytale,
Hightail.
Minecraft Legends.
Minecraft Legends.
That's gonna be super fun. Cause that's
Right.
I you know what I would say story mode.
Story mode.
So fun.
I loved Minecraft story mode.
We may have to do a separate episode on story mode. I never finished it or finished
I
the
did. I finished
playthrough,
it.
but it's so good.
I finished it. It's so good.
And then there's let me think. Yeah, Hytale. That's another thing that's great about Minecraft is people can do so much with it. One example, Hypixel. It's a server. There's mini games that you can play. Like name an example.
Bed Wars.
Bed Wars. That's a massive thing that people loved. I want to say 21 was big for Bed Wars.
21.
Um, 2021,
Oh
not just
yeah.
the year 20. Not like 21, just the year.
Okay.
But Bed Wars was huge. Spleef, Murder Mystery, Hide and Seek. How did we forget Skyblock?
I don't know.
Skyblock is a massive,
Skyblock is huge.
huge, and every server does it differently.
Yeah.
There's no two servers are the same, and that's what's beautiful about it. Everything is different. You can play by yourself. You can play with one or two friends, or you can play with hundreds of people all over the world. People have used Minecraft to break borders because this is a real thing. Um, there is a map that is banned in several countries because it has banned literature in it in different oppressed countries.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
People have used it to break the barriers of hatred and shed light on peace. And I know that sounds like, oh, what a now I really am doing my presidential speech. But like there's so much. And in the not only in the game itself, but the people that enjoy it. Some of my best friends I am only good friends with through Minecraft. You are a prime example. We did not talk that much before I started my server, and now, you're in my or we're in a podcast together.
Yeah.
We're really good friends, I'd say.
Yeah.
Say it.
We are really good friends. And another thing is that during the pandemic, somebody made the entirety of Disney World, rides and all, that you can actually ride, and it was a genuine experience of Disney World in
That's crazy.
Minecraft.
People were doing their graduations through Minecraft.
Yes. I remember that.
It's so crazy, man. And we can't. Okay, in the modern Minecraft, ecosystem, you can't. I hate to say it. I hate that this is so important to discuss. SMPs and I specifically the Dream SMP completely changed the face of Minecraft for the better. I'd say. I I'm gonna say this live.
We're not really
I
live.
or I'm gonna say this on air. Dipshit. I was wrong originally about the Dream SMP. Sorry, my muscle just stopped working, or not my muscle, my arm. I originally hated the Dream SMP because of the people that I saw enjoying it, and someone who will remain unnamed convinced me otherwise, and it honestly inspired me quite a bit. And I genuinely think that the Dream SMP is possibly one of the most important things to come out of Minecraft in the past few years.
Yeah. And there are a bunch of other servers before the Dream SMP, like SMP Earth was really big.
Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft.
Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft is still going, which
It
is
is.
insane.
Stampy's Lovely World was the original SMP.
Yes, it was. And
But even
I didn't watch a whole lot of Stampy, but I still every time I went over to a friend's house, we would watch Stampy.
going back, worlds like that where it's just one guy and all of his friends, not a formally organized SMP, but Stampy's Lovely World team crafted which we're not going to have an episode on, but I do recommend Googling it if you're interested. And you know, and it's obviously team crafted stuff like that. It's not all good, but in my opinion, the good outweighs the bad in every possible way.
Yeah. There was a
But
lot of good to come out of Minecraft. People have made careers, friendships, relationships. It's been
yeah,
it's wild. And of course,
Dan TDM,
Dan
Stampy,
Dan TDM.
Sunny, Captain Sparkles. People have people that are synonymous with Minecraft. Even now, Dream, Tommy Innit, Wilbur to an extent, and our dearly departed Technoblade. Um,
Which we will
who we miss.
who
If
we
you don't
miss.
know, we're going to do an episode on it. Probably not soon, but eventually. He died in June of 2022.
No, yeah, 22.
Yeah, which I mean, yeah, that's we're gonna do an episode on that and all he's done. But even outside of just playing the game yourself, having those people that you can watch and be like, that is something that I aspire to be. Because Technoblade, Dream, Stampy, Dan, Captain Sparkle, Sunday, this guy does fucking Minecraft even in the bad, it's still to the point where you see these people and you're like, that's something I can do. That's something that I can aspire to be. And obviously, you don't want to aspire to be Skydoes Minecraft, but it's that on top of it, as well as just the game being good, that is what made Minecraft so good, and really gave a massive push for the Let's Play format of videos.
Mhm.
Minecraft did. Do you, I feel like I'm talking a lot. Why don't you say something?
Well, I want to go back to the whole like Sky Media thing because that is one of the bad things that came out of.
There is bad that comes with Minecraft. Um,
There are bad things that come
you
from the
could
game
probably
as well.
explain it better than me. You could probably explain it better than
Yeah,
me.
so Sky Media was a company, sort of. I don't really know how to explain it. Um,
A group of people.
it was a group of people who all made videos together, and they had an office. And the main guy was
Guys,
Adam
Minecraft.
Sky's Minecraft, also known Adam. I don't know his last name, but it's fine.
Adam Bingison.
No, I think it was Dalberg. It might be right.
That's worse. I prefer Bingison. That's where I'm changing my last name.
No,
Adam Bingison.
yeah, Adam Dalberg. No, it's not. But anyways, he was the one who he was the guy who ran everything, and I was a really big fan of this guy way back in 2012, and like even before then. Um, but a lot of a lot of allegations came about, and a lot of them stopped making Minecraft videos. Everybody who was a part of that company stopped making Minecraft videos, or like kind of fell off the face of the earth, or they still make videos but not Minecraft anymore. And Adam should be in jail. And yeah, there are I don't think he is. We'll discuss this Jerome definitely still makes Minecraft videos, and um Mythzan and Your Pal Ross still make Minecraft videos, and I watch them religiously. I love their videos, and I am so glad that they are still around and making these videos despite what they have gone through at Sky Media.
Are you tearing up right now?
Oh no.
Okay, how does it just like we don't have to discuss this part of Minecraft. It,
No.
it genuinely did sound like you were tearing up. Like, oh my
Oh
god,
no, I'm good. I'm good.
quick, let me change topics. So Technoblade died.
No, that's even worse. I would actually cry.
Let me change gears here. So yeah, there's a lot to Minecraft, and obviously our insane ramble. Okay, my insane ramblings and Alaska's or Jordan's whatever the fuck she calls it. But anything I say is an insane rambling. That's just That's canon.
It's canon now.
But there's a lot to Minecraft. And how long have you been recording? Can you check that?
Almost an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, I mean,
It's
that's a
an
good wrap up point, I'd
Yeah.
say. So to put a bow on it, to wrap it up, put a bow on it, and send it directly to your ears. We're gonna have to work on that one. Let me just cross that over my notes. Minecraft is a game that has a lot to offer. And if you don't want to take my word for it or Jordan's word for it, I highly recommend you go play it or you go try to experience what it can be outside of playing it. Because there's so much, as we've said. There's
Mhm.
playing it, there's enjoying the content creators, there's games that are set in the world of Minecraft that aren't like Minecraft if you're more inclined towards that. But Minecraft is a game that is complex in its utter simplicity, and that's what makes it beautiful. But if, huh, you say you say your closing sentence now.
And despite the bad, there is so much more good. And I didn't get to mention this one YouTuber, but she made me want to be a writer today, and she has helped me discover what I want to do as a career in the future.
Afmath.
Afmao. Afmao
That's an
has
that's another
helped.
really good example of early SMPs.
Yes.
Oh, dang. You should have mentioned her.
I forgot, but then I was
Why? You're
looking.
not rapping.
I forgot, but then I was just like looking at my desk, and I have a little knickknack, and
Yeah,
that's AFMAO based, and
yeah.
um, I was like, oh my
No, you
gosh,
you you said you've talked about her in the past,
yes,
and
and she has really helped me realize what I want to do as a career, and because of her, I am now studying to be a writer and
yeah,
making
yeah.
these stories and these worlds come to life because of a Minecraft YouTuber.
I subbed my toe. Um, and in the same vein, I dropped out of college to. No, not fully true, but I think Technoblade, just real quick, is a great example of even though not everyone is going to finish college, they can still be something greater than themselves.
Right.
And that's what Minecraft really is. It's something greater than just, oh, this is a kids game. Oh, it's a game for gay people. Oh, it's not one thing. Minecraft is whatever you, the listener, want it to be. And that is why it's beautiful, and that's why we talked about it today. So to actually wrap up, because I feel like that was just like another 3 minutes of
That was a good
talking.
that's a good wrap though. Why don't you
Yeah,
plug our social medias? Let's do it.
yeah. I was just gonna let them find it. Go on a scavenger hunt. First person to follow us wins. So
Nothing. They win
yeah,
nothing.
no. I do think I'm working on perhaps doing a giveaway in
Okay.
the future.
But that's
Uh,
future though. This is
yeah,
literally the
that
first
we
episode.
yeah we do. So I would like to say thank you for listening to our very first episode. We have been very excited about. I personally have been very excited for this.
I've been excited for this.
It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, something I've been wanting to do, and honestly, being able to hang out with my good friend and just talk about what I love about Minecraft is a dream come true. So thank you so much for listening to the very first episode of
The Call of the Void.
Calls from the Void, Calls from the Void.
Calls from the Void.
And just that's gonna be it for our first episode. So if you want to find us, we are on Twitter at calls_ft_void. We will also put I will put a link in the show notes. You can find us on Spotify and Google Podcasts currently, I believe. I think YouTube. I'm gonna figure out how to put it on YouTube.
Okay.
But um Anything you want to say in closing? Plug your Twitter. Plug your Twitter, by the way, like your personal Twitter.
Oh, I hang on. I'm actually on Twitter right now. Hang on.
Okay, so I am Blue God of Void, no caps, no spaces, and absolutely no bullshit. Um,
And I am Alaska underscore 1573. That is capital A Alaska underscore 1573.
man, yours was much less snappy than mine. Granted, I've been practicing that. I'm not gonna lie. I did have that like typed up somewhere, and it's not pulled up. So yeah, thank you for listening. This has been the first episode of Calls from the Void, and we will see you later. Bye bye.
Goodbye.